Fashion garrisons.
Warp drive active.
Oh, it's like a brand new tune.
Is he really?
Wormhole Space is a rough place to learn. That's why we did not pod you. Wormhole Space is the best way to play the game. Find a new wormhole corp. Use D-scan all the time. You'll be okay.
You'll be okay.
So we made 100 mil. So you know, well, we made 70 mil. I guess technically I'm ISK negative for that. Question mark.
Hey guys, Garrison here with possibly my last C5 video for a little while. Once I do cap content, it's in my opinion, when looking at the chart, that C6 space has been unaffected. That's because they all rat in caps, and caps have been unaffected by the last update. And then in C5 space, it's my opinion that C5 caps are probably holding up the majority of that loot income, and just no one is really marauder ratting anymore. Really, subcaps kind of got nerfed in wormholes, and this is my video about it. Decided to go out there and just hit some sites, see how many I can get, see how much I can make, what it felt like, and try to see what numbers I can pull from it to compare, you know, in the past, and, you know, beat to the chase. It got nerfed, nerfed to shit, and the charts show it.
But no, I agree. That's the best way. It's like wormhole. You don't go into wormhole space when you're 10 days old. Like every video I see is like, you gotta watch this or you're gonna die, and like they all die.
Yeah, I don't know if I fully agree with that statement, but I think where this new bro messed up was that he's using a 30 million-ish ship, and he clearly doesn't really know how to be safe yet.
That was my initial wormhole experience.
He should be using like an anathema or something cheap, whatever the Tech 1 scanner is. It's literally like a 7 mil setup.
I mean, I went from a high set group for like 15 days, and we went down to nullsec as some renting thing, and that was exciting. And for me, I can still remember the first time I lost a ship. I think I was like in a what was I in? I was in the cyclone, I think, ratting, and I was so salty that I died. I can still remember now. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then I went to C5 wormhole space. Maybe in a C6, like C5. Yeah. It's like, oh, that's good. That's helpful. But I learned.
Alright, I'll consider that intro over at this point. And yeah, welcome to the video. Yeah, so I recorded this the other night. It's myself ratting with my two pallies and my damnation. Back in the good old days, that damnation would scram the drifter for me, and the boost would allow me to run my drifter fit and be tanky enough for the sites. Right now, I'm running the site fit of the good old-fashioned C5 God's Help Desk Marauder, and the damnation is just redundant there. You don't need it. So in this setup, don't think you need it. If anything, right now, it's just like anti-gate control, you know, instantaneous extra armor. But I don't have anything else to really put him in that's useful, so I just brought him with me like that. And as the intro might suggest, I'm on comms. If you ever play an Eve, you probably should be on comms, and if your group doesn't have comms, you should probably find a different group. Yeah, just a handful of us, late night USTZ.
I don't even think you could probably... Did he even have a cloak on there? I don't think he even had the skills probably to fit a cloak. Nope.
It's probably alpha.
Maybe.
Yeah, it didn't have a cloak on it.
He had a ping off of, like, was really close to the high set, or to a wormhole, so, like, it was off grid, but he was close to it, like, within less than half an AU, so, I mean, he was doing the right few things, but not enough.
Wasn't paying attention to D-scan enough.
Yeah, that's what I said, D-scan.
It's tough out there as an alpha club.
Tough indeed. Alright, at this point the guys actually stopped chit-chatting for quite a bit, so I'm going to do my analysis now, so you guys don't have to go to the end of the video. And the rest of this video is just going to be me ratting. Around the 20-minute mark, the guys actually start getting on comms and chit-chatting more, and just some friendly conversation. But yeah, this is C5 ratting, guys. I'm kind of leaving it raw here for you guys so you know what to expect. I don't want anyone to say like, oh, this isn't what I expected. Nope, this is it now. This is end game Eve stuff. The only thing above this is really C6 ratting, and it doesn't get much better. I mean, nowadays it gets way better because you're going to be forced to go into a cap for that, and caps are always better. But with the current geopolitics of wormhole space, the chance of you getting a C6 wormhole is probably nil. So you're better off maybe C6 wandering. I heard that's a thing. Might have to check that out, see what that's like. So first thing I do once I log on is head over and start scanning what I want to go and check out or go and do. Typically as I'm logging in, I'm also on Google opening up Pathfinder and logging into my corp's Pathfinder, and that's where I see this map, and I see lovely Alpha right next door. So we already have an Alpha set up. Our group doesn't like recording combat sites, so that's why I'm sending the scout out. I see there's 4 sites in there. I see there's 3 sites in home, 7 sites to run. So I decide, like, as I'm logging in, I'm going to run sites, and that I need to go and check Alpha. I need to see if there's new SIGs. I need to see if something spawned. I need to make bookmarks. I need to check the structures. What I'm not doing is rolling any holes. Yeah, very dangerous. I didn't roll any of these holes, but you can roll holes. Rolling holes is about 20 to 30 minute process, and you just got to make sure you're not massing your static too much. We're just monitoring that. I'm not going to talk too much about the new bro, but yeah, we found him in one of the holes, K162. So when I went into Alpha and started scanning it, I found like, hey, look, there's this hole that isn't scanned that isn't on Pathfinder. And then I went and found that it was a K162, so there may be activity behind it. So before I went and rat, I didn't go in blind. I checked the systems around. I got a feel for things, and I ended up finding this guy. And yeah, while I was getting that kill, the things I was doing was getting the bookmarks going and all that stuff. And I got all that done between 126 and 142 because I actually got on-site shooting at 142. Yeah, what is that? Like a 16-minute setup? That's really not the worst. Again, I didn't roll any holes, so I am severely opening myself to like getting ganked. I just don't care. I just want to rat. I just want to get out there. I don't want to waste 20-30 minutes. I just wanted to, and it paid off. And honestly, like I rat during USTZ, and I feel like a lot of TZs are pretty dead lately. So yeah, just get out there, guys. What are you afraid? You're gonna be someone's content, and it'll make their day. So in this alpha, I was able to rat for 45 minutes, and in that time I was able to pull in 905 million IS worth of blue loot. Now that's 2 tunes, so if you were to be 2 friends splitting the loot, and not just one human being like me, that's only 450 million each. Yeah, not the best. Yeah, because before I was able to solo a Garrison with the Drifter and get 553 million ISK in 40 minutes. So it's definitely downhill. Like, the solo amount just, whoa. Yeah, at the end of the day, you just need so much more sites in order to achieve the same amount of pool of ISK you have access to. The amount of rolling you're gonna have to do is a lot more. You're gonna have to start ratting down chain. Honestly, a C3 Marauder sounds really good right now. Yeah, C5 space, yeah, what the heck. And then I feel so bad for like C4 corps who, have a C5 static. They just got totally smacked by this. Not only is their rolling, not as easy as a carrier, but
this chain is kind of crazy right now.
Literally can never use dreads to do it because they cannot put a dread through a large hole. So they're always maxed out with these subcat fleets, which can never get access to the Drifter. And now the Marauders weigh more than ever, so it's like you can't even bring that many Marauders. It's just so weird. Wormholes have like not been touched at all since their inception. They've been affected. When a ship increases in mass, we get affected by that. We care about mass because wormholes get massed and then they go away. We care about other things like cycle time on the Paladin, but we live with it, we adapt to it, and now we're just told to stop using it. It's like you're put in a sandbox and you're playing with the sand. You're told you can't play with the sand that way. Ugh. Whatever. I think I'm going to explore lower class based content again, since that's been unchanged. For C5 ratting, I really
Goodbye, user.
don't see how this is going to work for groups. Like, you put a third person in this and I have to split the loot with them? Like, what the heck? No. I would only want to solo now. Yeah. And then it kind of pushes everyone towards capitals. That's like not a realistic thing for most of the people who just like got themselves into Marauders, you know. Getting to like Tech 2 battle cruisers is a huge step. Getting to Tech 2 battleships is even more insane. And now everyone's just been told no, they can't have access to this anymore for some reason. It's weird. Very weird. Yeah. I mentioned earlier in the video on the like tech screen, like Confessor fleets. Oh, I can't imagine wanting to go on a Wolf Riot fleet. Like, why? You need like 10, 12 people just to fleet up to do that, and then you have to split what little loot you're gonna have. Oh my, no thank you. Lashak Nesters, oh, they were so slow. And now like you need so many people for that, and then you have to split the loot. Oh, no. Like, yeah, whatever, we'll see. Alright, so as I finish up this first site, here's the timestamps again. The timestamps aren't for the actual like YouTube video, it's for, if you look in the bottom left, I zoomed in a little bit on it, the game time. Yeah, I run these 4 sites, and then I also head home and I run those sites. If we take a look at the timeline so far on this video, yeah, the guys are going to come on soon, start chit-chatting more, but I have a bit of time here where I'm going to go through and I'm going to properly show you guys how to do this Garrison. So for the new bros who need like that step-by-step guide on how to do the Garrison, this will be it. I'm warping my guys over to 10 of my bookmark. You'll see what the bookmark is here in a second. Again, I'm just running the C5 Paladin from God's Help Desk, running the site fit. You can run all the sites, cannot run the Forgotten Pen or whatever, the relic site, so don't do that. Actually, I think I can. I can like heat tank it if you know how to heat shit. So as we land here, the first thing I'm going to start shooting is the cruisers and the Orthros towers. The frigates are free to kill, so if you have smart bombs, toss them on. If you're doing a drone setup, launch your drones, start shooting the frigates. You need to get those killed quickly. I also drop my MTU instantly because, as you see, I have a remote repper Paladin, so I can just rep up that MTU. Again, with this setup, you can do this solo, you can do this duo. You do not need the Damnation. The Damnation was there for the Drifter back in the day, but the Drifter is no longer a thing. So as wave 2 hits here, the trick is if you're running with multiple ships, just blow into one of the battleships. As you focus him, you guys should be fine when it comes to cap. But if you're soloing, you might find that you're going to cap yourself out with the nuke pressure and trying to smart bomb the frigates. So what I recommend doing is killing one of the battleships, and when you're halfway down on the second battleship, then you start your smart bombs for the frigates. And by the time you kill the rest of that battleship and the third battleship, the frigate should be dead and the nuke pressure should have never stopped you from smart bombing. Here I lock up all the frigates, just to make sure I'm monitoring their health. Again, you do not want to accidentally kill the last keeper frigate and spawn the next wave on you. I mean, when there's enough of you out there, yeah, it's not too much of a worry, but when you're just like 1 or 2 ships, it kind of hurts. Yeah, don't do that. And the third wave here might seem daunting to some. Just lock up the keepers right away with your con flag. They're going to be running away from you, so their transversal is basically none, and you can just get some pure con flag into the keepers, kill them right away. They nuke, and then if you have an alt or a second ship, they can just start shooting one of the battleships, and then once you finish with the keepers, get onto a battleship, clear a couple battleships, and then you can start clearing the Sentinel awakened cruisers. The last cruiser of the Sentinels triggers the DTA, so you can actually keep one of those alive through wave 4 and it won't allow the DTA to spawn, but being that you need a capital to now spawn the drifter from the DTA, things like drifter spawning, you don't have to worry about that anymore, so you can just kill all the cruisers. You don't have to worry about someone in a frigate decloaking on wave 4 and spawning it on you, or even worse, middle of wave 3 spawning it on you. Yeah.
Core probes out in A3, friendly. 5 jumps from Judah. It isn't an low sec though. A few people in Oletiers.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's down by Stackman.
What's that?
That's down by the E-Uni area, Stackman.
Hmm.
Man, there hasn't been any sites spawned on my farm in like 2 freaking days.
Yeah, there's only 2 people in local right now here, so. Besides me.
Looks like I'm
Someone is scanning in the A3 though. Paladin, Damnation, is that ours? Okay. You're gonna see my saber on D-scan? Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna see. Oh, we not scanned out A1? Alright. Yeah, no, I've got eyes on A3. I'm gonna go check out A1. My pacifier on D-scan.
Remember, guys, we're around the fully open chain here. Apparently a 5 chain. Also be a lot.
Bro, what the fuck is going on with Anarchy Pathfinder, dude? There's a lot of stuff on here.
Dude, this chain is crazy. How come there's no content?
I said it earlier, dude, no one's really out farming nowadays. Earlier, I was scanning out and I found a C4 with a Varger and a Paladin, but they also had a bunch of like sabers and stuff like that on D, and I was like, it ain't even worth really trying to backscan them in because we just lost that big fight. But it really just doesn't feel like anyone's doing much farming.
Also, I did not. I had ears off of the A3 connection, so I don't know if somebody came in. But I'm back now, so I should be able to hear it. I'm taking eyes off of the A3 real quick. My Saber's on D-scan. my saber's jumping back into A3, or I mean Alpha. I'll put it back on the A3 wormhole. What's that?
So I don't know if that was muted because I was.
Yep. I haven't heard you say anything.
And finally, a quarantine zone. Quarantine zone should go quick.
Alright, my saber is cloaked.
The least failed. That's right.
Anybody know who Matabar Mining and Manufacturing Company is? They're a member of Cult. C-U-L-T.
I think they do some mining and manufacturing.
Just a little.
Matabar.
Just a hunch.
Guarantee though.
Could just be a front. No idea.
We have 8 members, but they have a fort in the Astra and a C6.
Any alliance?
Yeah, the alliance information is Cult. C-U-L-T.
Oh, sounds like a possible eviction target. Still really annoyed I lost my C6.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah, I'm working on setting up to get mine back.
Who's it gonna be from though? Doesn't Hawks own them?
Nope. Or if they do, they're not in their Renter Alliance, so.
Yeah, they made sure they put a structure up in mine, so it's owned by Hawks.
A module has run out of charges.
Did you ever get like an SRP for your fort?
No, dude, they didn't give me any SRP. The only money I made out of the war was because they lost one of the capitals that I gave them. They didn't
What
pay
a
me
joke.
shit.
Did you have SRPs? Like, I know most people got paid back ships if they lost them in the fights.
I mean, it was like 1 or 2 Tengus or whatever they made the fit for. We bought in Jita. But
Right.
like, my Megatron Navy issue that I had, somebody told me it was clear. I went to go leave and I got caught and killed, so it's kind of my own fault.
That's still messed up.
Yeah, they didn't pay me shit. I lost like 120 something billion just in structure value.
Yeah, I mean, I just lost support in Astra. Still sucked.
I had 3 forts, 2, if not 3 Astras. I know 2 for sure Astras, and everything was fully fit.
What's everyone doing?
Complaining about how we got fucked over.
Truth.
First rule is
Fleet? Talk about the fleet that happened today.
No.
No, this is Cindy Tears.
Oh.
Our chain is ridiculously big and there's nobody around.
Get a rage roll if you want.
After they just scanned all that, you want to make that kind of an offer? What the hell is wrong with you, Liam?
Largest,
Hey, I just
well,
got
I
on,
think,
I don't know.
Marcus is also, the Marcus. Somebody's ratting.
Yep, no worries. It's just
What is it,
offering.
Monday?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I need to get another Lashak in though before we do rage rolling.
I mean, we did get a
meta
meta kill, a metamorphosis kill. That was cool.
Oh,
He was
fucker.
sure like a 10-day-old tune, but technicals.
Bro, this dude really about to try and bump me off? What the fuck is wrong with you? So, okay, I'm rolling my static, right? And all of a sudden I see Anathema, and then I see 2 Praxis, then I see a Gnosis, then I see a Phobos. Like, what the hell is going on? He combated me, but I was already through the hole. Shit didn't make no sense.
What's up? Is there a op right now?
Nope.
Oh, you have the set rally points for an init hole, it looks like.
Yeah, sir, that was earlier. Take this off.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Yeah, I mean, we're
They
gonna
were
try
just
and kill
excited.
it 4 in the morning, I think.
A module has run out of charges.
We brought a dread into the opal.
Nice.
Hey, Liam,
Hey, Beast.
you ever plan on doing C6 farming? Like, okay, if you had a 6 static and you're farming it, how would you do it?
I would use
Okay.
a solo nag, roll all the holes, and only do the citadels.
Or 10 Marauders.
Yeah, okay. Isn't it kind of risky though, like having a nag in there? You get rolled in, you're fucked.
And you cheat to it.
It's not. There's only like. It's not very many people that roll 6s. Mostly they roll from 6s.
Interesting.
Let's get a Wanderer.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, it's always risky when you siege a
That's
dread
how I
on
died.
field. The trick with having a T1 nag is making more in C6s before you die than what you lost.
True.
I wish I had the means, which I kind of do, but like on the other hand, like having like let's say a 5/6, right? You take 3 nags into that 6 and you farm it. Who cares if you roll your connection? Because if you have a 5/6, those 3 tunes that are in there, they can log off. But you just roll your 5/6, you connect again, and you move your dreads back. That would be nice. Find a hole that has like, I don't know, 20-30 sites and just go farming. Maybe set up a small pos or something.
In somebody's hole.
Yeah. That's
Probably
what
be
this one
better
guy.
off just logging off.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, right? But if you set up a small pos just in case if somebody rolls into you, at least then you have some kind of a get there and log off and be safe for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, you're either in siege or out of siege, so.
Yeah.
But no, I agree. It's not expensive to do.
He's saying it. We've got the C5/6, and we'll usually just take Marauders, but we'll push in a Dread too. Just haven't worried
How are
about it.
you? How are you doing it now though? Cause like, do you just leave the DTA trigger, warp it off as it dreads landing?
We haven't done it yet.
Gotcha.
We've just been hitting it with what do you call it? 10 Marauders. Yeah, with 2 10 Marauders. You don't make as much, but then you just blitz the system and you roll for a new hole. A lot of them like if you get less than 10, it's not worth doing a dread in there for us.
Like this one right here, fucking 29 sites, but there's like 12 SIGs. I've been thinking about just doing remote repping Lashak and Nesters just to run it real quick, doing the sites only.
Like I said, yeah, that works, but with the Marauders, we can do them in about, with 10 Marauders, we were doing like in 5-minute sites. Without the Drifter, obviously, but still.
See,
can still
I
be
use
profitable.
3 Marauders in a C5, and I do 7-minute sites.
I run 5 and I think I do 6
Okay.
minutes on the dot.
Yeah.
So it's really not.
Yeah, if something lands on us, though, they die.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. No, it's actually less. It's like, it's probably less. It's probably, honestly, I didn't count it. It was like 3 or 4 minutes, 3-minute sites, something like that.
That's good. Not C6s?
Yeah, C6s.
That's nice, man.
The issue that I've been
You're
running into is like, even
much-
with me locking,
Sorry. I was just gonna say you're much less likely to get rolled into in a 6 with your Marauders too.
Yep.
But sorry, go ahead. Beast.
I would say like even with me like so you know how like on your overview, right, they have the rats the way that they have them. Like I will have it set up to where they're all identical, and then so one tune starts from the top, the other one starts from the bottom, the other one will pick one in the middle. But what kind of irritates me is like even though I have 5, it seems like they're all kind of picking more so towards one rat, even though I'm locking up other rats in a different order. See what I'm saying?
How do you sort them?
Usually smallest to like smallest alert.
No,
It's like
so
my
for-
cruisers.
I sort by icon. Is that what you're doing?
I think so, yeah. Cause like it'll have the cruisers and then battleships, and then it'll have like the frigates mixed in there, but they're all in their own little group. And then at the very bottom, it has the Orthoruses.
That's weird.
May honestly need to look
There's
into
a-
it.
Or I just saw on YouTube, there's somebody that was running just a T2 Dread C6 site. It took him 20 minutes, but it was interesting to see him doing it. At one point, he refits to 3 smart bombs, so like I said, it was a unique perspective, but it might work with this new approach.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's one thing that like I was looking into whenever I couldn't get the 5-minute cycles down. Cyrus was helping me saying, "Hey, overheat your smart bombs." But dude, once I got the NFIs in, I was running 5-minute sights. Like if I
C5?
no 6,
So
I-
with 1?
no 3.
3.
Roger. Okay.
I had 3 NFIs. I do the whole site plus the drifter in that.
Yeah. I could do 10-minute sites with 2 dreads and a drifter. Sometimes it would go to 3, unfortunately, but with if I had had an NFI, yeah, you can easily do them.
But that, yeah,
10
I mean,
minutes.
that's still good, honestly.
It's not bad.
I was making like 800, almost 900 mil a site with salvage included. It was fucking phenomenal, dude.
Stupid Hawks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, now you only do that if you're Hawks, Outfit, Novak, or HK.
Yeah.
Good luck, sir.
It's really been kind of pissing me off, but whatever. And like, it ain't the first $1,000 that's been spent on this game that got fucked up, right?
That's how I bought mine. I still plex for the most part. It's not really worth it to me.
I don't know, like, I probably could take care of like a couple of the Marauder tunes that I have and just let them go off and then just run a few Marauders. Maybe, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 Marauders, run the sites, and then just bring in the Dread.
I Omega my accounts, man, but to pay the tax, I definitely will grab that because I don't want to be paying tax with a fucking credit card.
Yeah.
I pay for all my subs on a credit card.
Well, no, subs, yes, but farmhole tax.
Oh, man, isn't it all kind of included? Like, typically, well, I say that, but like me, I'll buy all my subs, and then I'll even buy Plex sometimes, and then sell the Plex when I have my ISK. So
Well, I don't see A11. I see A12.
Warp drive active.
Is A1 connected to B2? Is that what you're saying?
No, A112 is B2.
Okay, hold on. I see Alpha, and then Alpha goes to A1, which is a C6. The only thing I see off the C6 is A12, which is another C6.
No, there should be an A11 on it too. I don't know why you're not seeing it.
Oh, Pathfinder.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I don't see what you're saying.
That's funny.
Oh, X out. That's fine.
I promise, I'm no lying. I no lie.
That's how I was so confused.
Liam, I can't find the PDF to how to pay the farm tax.
How about I just tell you how?
Right
That
click
will
self-destruct.
Yes.
Okay.
So, give money to corp, and then you choose the wallet. There's a wallet called Farm Tax.
Now, is it
Is-
Stranger Danger Holdings or is it the actual?
No, the actual corp.
Okay, almost dangerous then.
Because whenever you select give money to Almost Dangerous, you go to, it'll say like which wallet, and you hit the drop down, it'll say Farm Tax. And then in the notes, you put your JSIG space, comma, space 08 for August, for example. Just put the JSIG in the month, which would be 08.
So you put the J tag and then you put a dash 08 or
Yeah.
is it 1 bill or 750? I can't remember.
It's one bill for a C5 or 6.
Say again? Who said that? Oh, okay. I'm surprised nobody jumped in. There's people scanning, so I was really kind of surprised.
A module has run out of charges.
Just be like, hey, I'm gonna hold my farm tax till I get SRP to make up for the SRP not getting there yet.
Is your farm tax for August?
It's for this month, yeah.
Technically, you still have like another 2 weeks to pay it, so.
Oh, well, I just paid it because I just got it in, I think on like the 29th or something like that. Like, I'm not sure how it goes, but it's been in for the past 9 days, so wait, 10 days I think it's been in the Farm Alliance. I haven't had it for that long.
I moved my saber onto alpha in alpha on home returns for eyes for you.
He moved right here. And alpha on the home return. Die, we can move on. Just double dig something. Hey.
I'll be right back. Phone call.
Capsule.
Kill it.
They're not in court.
User joined your channel.
Hello, user.
User joined your channel.
Hello.
What are we doing?
Scanning and not finding anybody.
You fuckers running the sites at home with paladins.
Somebody may be doing that also. Not doing that. No.
You don't
Cool.
do that.
Warping druids to the fucking sites to make sure you
Don't
homebrews
worry
aren't
about
running.
it, man. We can send smaller stuff.
Well, if you want, I'll fucking kill the drifter.
Yeah, if you want my drifters, yeah.
I do want
You
your
have
drifters.
to wait. Oh, you have to come like on the third or fourth wave for that bullshit.
No, I have to come. So once you finish the site, the DTA will spawn. I will warp a pod there. You warp your ships off. I will warp my bags there. I will kill the Drifter and the Avengers.
I thought the update explained it as you had to be on before.
Yeah,
Does the DTA not
'cause-
spawn?
Yeah, so I ran an OO in the same method, and it didn't give me the thing. But on the other sites that I do, if I run the whole site and leave the DTA trigger, as the dread is landing, I warp off and then it gives it to me. But anything else other than that, it won't give me the drifter.
Okay.
It won't. It'll trigger. Oh, interesting. Because I was running when I was just running. Every time I run the site, it would show up as soon as I cleared the site. But like if I shot it, it didn't release a drifter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you have to have Dread and Grid to release Drifter.
Yes, I agree.
If it's not on before the DTA trigger is killed, or yeah,
Oh,
it's
how
got to
about
be
this?
on
How about
before
this?
that.
Grendel, could you do me a fuck? That doesn't work. There's no garrisons, is it? It's only Oruzes.
Yeah, and I'm on quarantine.
Yeah, like I had to leave the DTA trigger, but I even did that with the OO, and like the two, I think it's like two keepers, they're emergent keepers, whatever, they're frigates. For some reason, whenever I did the same method of like warping off with the dread landing, it wouldn't give it to me. Even after I killed those, then a DTA trigger spawned with the dread on grid. So I think the OO was bugged out. But yeah, you have to have the DTA trigger alive, and then you have to have the dread on there, then kill the DTA trigger.
What
And
a
then the-
fucking chain. Do we have any good cheaters?
There's a medium 5 dude, I think.
Oh, yep, actually it is.
There's also a 5, maybe a 6 Jita, but you have to jump into one low sec, which is where the wormhole's connected. But it was pretty dead low sec. Ulti layers or something, however you say it.
Yep. Letters. I'm gonna go take a DST and fucking.
I'm about to jump another high sec, but this is not Jita space. It's not Gallery space.
Are you doing DST runs?
I'm gonna bring back Strong, so I will be full.
Nice. I need a little shack brought in, but
But much for my Arcanian.
Nine jump Bamar through C1s. Activation, is it on alpha? Is that friendly?
Jumper on Alpha? Yes, that's me.
Okay. Okay, I seen it, pal. Alright, I'm done scanning. This is not generating any content. I just feel wrong, like leaving things not scanned out, but it's kind of ridiculous as it is right now.
hey, you think Zion still can't buy Hawks?
I don't know. Maybe.
I just rolled into it. It's
They definitely have
deck
dreads in there.
mechanics. Oh no, they got combats out.
Yeah. Might be running
Never
six.
mind, fuck that, I'm getting out of here.
Run away! I'm scared.
Fuck, and it puts me at the very edge.
So many sites, I'm not scanning it out. Even though there's a high sec, I'm not scanning out that. It's too many sites. Too far down. Sorry. Friendly activation into home. A saber, you'll see it on D-scan. I'll leave it on alpha. Ooh, I see a vagabond. Friendly vagabond.
We're gonna shoot it. Worry about the issue later.
Geezer. Just chilling here. Oh, let me go. I wasn't gonna shoot you. I'm trying to cloak in the hook. To the eyes. I don't know if the chain's big enough.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Damn, the shacks are really 1.5?
Seems a bit overpriced for their use these days.
No shit. Look.
Activation on alpha, friendly. Are you gonna keep that vagabond here?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Oh, okay. And I will put eyes on Bravo and Delta. My saber and my pacifier. Combat's out. My combat's off screen. My saber cloaked. Be right back.
Friendly probes in home. Damnation is us? Okay, okay. Alright, probes are friendly. Again,
Fire
use this.
Alpha.
Was it blue?
Nobody showed up yet.
Yeah, that was wrong. Sorry.
You're good, man. This alt and the Gnosis is just doing the daily. Hey, we got an offer from Skill Yourself. If you guys want to surrender, we can give them 20 billion.
Wait, what?
Skill Yourself, one of the high sec wars we're in. 20 billion, and they'll surrender.
I mean, we technically have only lost 12 bill up to this point of the year, so why would we give them 20?
I know. It's funny because, like, if they send that out to everyone, there'll be maybe a few, like, big alliances will be like, alright, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, I looked at it earlier, and Frad has lost 80 billion ISK worth of ships in the past 6 days.
That's amazing.
What's the quickest way in from Jita? I don't see a Jita. I see a 5 of Mar.
Yeah, someone said 5G earlier, and I think they misspoke.
It's a 5 of R.
A32 OLED ears is 5G, it says.
Oh, there's so fucking much. Oh, there it is. Alrighty, let's go see if they lose 1.6 billion, well, 1.8 billion is today.
Are we've scrapped the fucking tier 5 from Pyro, correct?
See, senor.
You can still use it until it's gone. To be honest, you
Wonderful.
can still use it, but you might as well just use it and then get SRP from it.
Yeah, I just have so many other Pyro ships that I usually fly. I've actually never flown it in like the 8 months I've had it.
Ew.
It'd probably just be easy to replace it with the Mega Navy if we're going down that route.
I mean, I might buy it from you then.
I'll do split if you want it.
Yeah, that'll work. Just contract it. Liam's fine.
Oh, they're cheap. I forgot that. They're only 1 bill. Okay.
Yeah,
let
that's
me
why.
get split.
I'm like, fuck it. I'll just throw him at something. I mean, in a pirate fleet, in it all.
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back, by the way.
Oh, thank you, thank you. So you got eyes again on Alpha, no, Beta and Delta from me. Well, that's the idea.
Blue Fire Alpha.
Butter me up.
Contract's up.
Safe. Go on your friend.
I'm not on Liam at the moment, but
That's fine.
I will
That's
do
just-
it.
I know the DPS of the TFI is a bit lacking, but the range is so superior. Why are we swapping to the Mega Navies?
It's not even the range. It's the lack of cap needed and the utility. So Hill's argument was that people aren't using their mids like they should be, and like TFIs are great if everyone puts like all 3 of those tracking disruptors spread out, but I guess people aren't doing it, and MNIs have been superior because they've been going up, grabbing something and blasting it in his face. So there's been a big argument for that. So everyone got on board, we switched to it. I'm still a fan of TFIs, that's why I'm still going to use them here and there, especially till my stock is out, but I really like the utility of them.
With the smart bomb with the Mega Navies, and if you got fucking 6 Mega Navies, you know there's 6 smart bombs on grid. That's kind of strong.
Well, and then you have like 1 Vindicator. The FC's in a Vindy, whatever they want down, get the secondary, and you just wreck stuff. Like they just
we have
die.
a big issue bringing Vindies. We need to definitely start bringing more no matter what. And if we bring more than 1, we have the option of dropping a Dread. Right, so
I've got my Vindy, but I refuse to drop it because it's got fucking 3-bit webs, and I only do it if it's a home defense like lift on grid, you know? Not home defense lift, but you know.
Well, no, grab fucking Fed Navy webs or like 200 mil webs, which are the they're abyssal, but just even grab Fed Navy ones, put them on there, have it ready to go, and if we have a home defense, throw your 3-bill ones on. Like that's definitely the way to go.
Or don't be poor.
We
and
never
just take
have
it out
enough.
all the time. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We never have enough, man. Just use those ones if we need to. If we got like 2-3 Vindies, we're golden. Drop a Zern or whatever.
Vindy's what I
for
think.
2 mid ones, that cost me like a bill.
Hey,
Well,
real
and then,
quick, in all the tiers, there's a broadsword on the Mbeki gate trying to catch people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So maybe don't go that way.
There's 2 actually suspects in here.
But yeah, so everybody, you have the FC and the Vindy, and everybody just keeps at range of the Vindy, and the Vindy just zips around where whatever they want. It's like, all right, 1 prop mine on, go. You get over to what you've tagged down, slow down, and you just blast it.
Yeah, usually with the Vindies, people kind of get fucking what do they do? They
Need Gnosis because you'll get scrammed and webbed and nuded out the whole time, and you just sit there like space junk. So at least if you have Gnosis, you can web the target.
Yep, that's all you do. There's no shooting with the Gnosis. There's no shooting.
Yeah, usually
Like, I've learned the hard
get
way.
like webs, and then you keep them out of range type thing. Because they've only got 20k's max, you know. Like, and if they've got 20k's, maybe 22. Like with a good abyssal, but if you've got a good abyssal like that, you know, it's fuck.
So you initially I'll heat 1 cycle, which does nothing, and then I approach because it slows them down to like nothing, right? They're like
It's
not even
1%
moving.
of this face. It's like 3 milliseconds once it finally slows them down, which is why, if we have pyro and home, we should have a dread on standby that the second it escalates enough. All right, bring the dread in. They're going 2 meters a second. Blah blah.
We just need Vindies, right? So if you do have a Vindy and it's webbed, it's not going anywhere, which means it dies to a dread. We just
Even
need to
if we
get
don't have
better.
the Dread, having the Vindies helps out tremendous for the MNIs. But we need the numbers, right? You can't just bring 4 of them to a fleet and be like, why aren't we breaking this?
Right. Then, I mean, shit, you might as well bring Lashak so you can spool then. Get double the DPS.
That was
Well,
kind of something that
almost.
happened today.
Shacks are like, how long do they take to spool? It's for like a minute?
It's like 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
what's the max DPS? Like 2k? Done off the top of my head.
Ours is 2k. You can get them to like 2,500.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Like, you're shooting someone for 2 minutes, you know. They've got all that time to...
Oh no, I agree. So like you have a
Jam
couple of
it.
the shacks, 2, 3, 4 of the shacks pull up on something, and the rest of the fleet's just shooting other stuff. And since it's spooling, they're having to keep reps on that person, which limits their other reps, and you just try to bring utility. It's just,
Damn, losing the fucking. Oh, bro. Fuck, his application for, like, sort of. He should have been able to fucking take down some of those. I wonder if he got any of those redeemers, because redeemers are squishy, eh? Well, not really, but they can be.
That was the dread. It was the blood dreadnought that did all the DPS.
He's using fucking rapid torpedo launchers
Joined your channel.
against the
He took it.
Dread, like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, it's probably because rapid torpedoes don't need cap skills, you know what I mean?
Bro, what is this shit? Novak has a 6.5 RG.
Yep.
course they do.
That's the one.
They
That's
were
the one that
given-
we. That was the only C6 we took out.
They were given 18 C6s at the
I
end.
fucked it, I fucked it, I fucked it. I didn't fuck it, you're a dumb cunt. That broadsword had like, oh god, my button didn't turn off my fucking cloak, and so my MWD cycled off.
This is the why, like, you just want to kick a kid at Walmart, you know?
Oh, that got dark.
Like a fat kid at Walmart.
Zero in the fort, they're probably about to get roached. Yeah.
Who is Tanner? Oh, he's fucking laser hawks.
Yeah.
Fuck
Not the
him.
one you roach, because he's always watching. He's got like no life, I swear. Just kidding. Not really.
You're like, if you have a spy listening, I'm totally kidding.
During the fight, like no matter what, every wormhole we hit, within like 5 minutes, he was Artanis was on and was defending the citadel. It was crazy. Like didn't matter what time, East, Euro, Australia, like US, he was always
works
on.
from home, basically.
Didn't
He
sleep
works from
ever.
home, he
even
doesn't
said
have
that.
a wife, he doesn't have kids, he doesn't have anything, you know? He has Eve.
He has
Sounds
kids.
like-
They're in laser hawks.
Does he?
No, I'm just saying. It's his kids. And
There's
laser
kids
I was
out
in-
laser hawks.
I was in for a few comms, and like we were getting prepared to ref one of Artanis's forts. He logs in, and we're like 5v5, so they bring 5 guys from their from Hawks over into Forsaken Few, and we did a 5v5 in League of Legends to see if we beat them, we're gonna ref this fort with no problem. And so it's like, okay, y'all win. So he just logs off. And like, it was so fucking stupid of how much he's on. But he's got a fucking seed in like every 6, it feels like.
No, he does. He has an alpha.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
everyone. And he just, for the war, he subs them up. And they all got the skills.
It's just ridiculous, you know?
I shouldn't say that. You guys are ratting.
I am docking.
Oh, are you?
Loot secured, 1.3 bill.
Nice. There's your farm rent.
Alright. An hour and 40 minutes.
User left your channel.
Docking request accepted.
20 minutes.
Friendly Alpha.
1 hour and 25. 1 hour 25 minutes, 1.3 bill. Bill. say 25 minutes.
Hey, Liam.
Hey.
We were rage rolling, so I was scanning and with the rolling carrier. And we rolled into a system. There was a little shack on, so we went to it, and there was nobody in it. What do I do with that ship? Is that just mine? Do I donate it to the corp?
So, did you organize the rage roll?
Yeah.
No, just keep it.
All right. It was random. It was seriously just abandoned right in front of the Freeport
A lot of
Astor
times
House.
if somebody's like, hey, I'm leading rage rolling, log in, and you kill something, it's the same thing as finding content. You get to pick a loot, and if the loot is a ship that's in space, it's yours. It's fine.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
Alright. I'm bummed that you guys aren't ratting. I was really hoping that would, like, Bob would reward us with content. Like somebody rolling into you guys. But no.
I can go back out, don't worry.
Be right back.
So 1.161 bill. Bill, tax, round it down, of course. And what was that again? 85 minutes. So it's divided by 85.
I'm back.
A minute ratio times 60 an hour.
Welcome back.
815 million hour duo. That's about 410 million in solo. Remember, your solo should always go up.
Okay. The board?
Not the best money. Pretty bad. And I had a diverse selection. I wasn't like going crazy, like I'm trying to rush or anything. This is casual ratting, but I always do casual ratting. This per hour has gone down. A sneaky suspicion. Missing the drifter who loses money. Yeah. Not the best per hour. Not the best availability of sites. Like, I'm out of sites right now. I would have to roll that alpha and set up for another one back out there. Ruin whoever did all this scanning. Yeah, fuck your scanning. Oh. Fuck your scanning. I'm just gonna roll everything. Need more sites. Oh. Let's see, I can go next. I can't rat in here, actually. Kata. I can rat in here, though. But it's connected to Thera. This is really dangerous. Delta is a very... What the fuck is going on here? Why? I just did something very dangerous. Yeah, you can take, 20, 30 minutes and roll these holes off, make things safer. That's just more time. The value of ratting has really just gotten nuked by this one thing. This changing it so that subcaps, the entirety of subcaps, the Shack Nesters, Confessor Deacons, Marauders, of course, all of them just got their access to money more than halved because a drifter is worth 300 million. As you saw, some of the sites are only worth 140. The best one, the Garrison, is worth 253. Well, yeah, that's my spiel, guys. I'm gonna leave it here. See you guys around.